Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. I'm sitting here once again with the Duff.
Frumpy and Dumpy.
Frumpy and Dumpy. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Good. You know who's not doing good today? James Charles. Because I feel like it was, maybe 2 or 3 videos ago that we were sitting here talking. And was like, I wonder if maybe next year.
We literally just said this on our podcast.
No, but we're like, maybe next year we're going to be talking about this again because it seems like a pattern with James. It has been 3 or 4 days.
It's been like 72 hours.
It has not even been that long. And James Charles is once again getting called out. And this time by someone even younger, a 15-year-old. And this is not just someone saying that, oh, I had a conversation with James Charles. No, they came with proof. They showed Snapchats. They showed chats. They showed everything.
Can we just take a moment for appreciation of Def Noodles? Because
yes,
Dennis is
love
amazing.
Def Noodles.
He is
love
on
Def
it.
Noodles. Now, everyone, of course, saw this TikTok that is going around. I'm not going to play the TikTok here because the kid is 15, although people would argue he put the TikTok up for everyone to see, calling out James Charles, so it's a thing. I don't know. I just don't feel right putting it here. But on this kid's TikTok, it is literally TikToks from going back to him literally saying a 15-year-old when they wake up, a 15-year-old when they do this, a 15-year-old. It's all over his social media.
Yeah.
And there's even a Snapchat from James to this kid wishing him a happy birthday.
Cutie.
Happy birthday, cutie.
And then he said something with a broken heart.
Yeah. So now this is a pattern. This is a pattern in my opinion.
Jail.
This is a pattern in my opinion. So James pulled the whole thing that James always does. When he starts to notice there's going to be some drama with this, he'll immediately message the person and be like, what the F are you doing? Why did you do this? You told me that you were this age. You told me you were bisexual. It's always the same song and dance with James. So he did that exact same thing to this 15-year-old.
Yep.
And he said, this is going back to December 13th of 2020. What the is your problem? Posting screenshots of my snaps to your own private story. I strongly recommend that you keep my name out of your mouth or we're going to have a major problem. I'd love to remind you that you are the one that called me in capitals. Now, remember, he did this with the one back by Coachella. Remember, like that person messaged him first, quote unquote. So you called me cute and said you were bisexual and into me. Why is it always, first of all, why do these people keep getting younger and younger as they're going on? But why is it always that he goes for the guys that are bisexual or what am I looking for? Straight, but for pay?
I don't know. But my thing is, if you have to ask, if there's any shadow of a doubt that you have to question someone's age when you're talking to them, like...
They're too young for you, Jason Nash.
Yeah, that's another one.
They are too young for you. So James is once again getting called out and people are like, and by people, I mean me as one of them. We sat here and we watched Shane Dawson. People can think this is me like repping for Shane and all of that, but right is right and wrong is wrong. Shane Dawson was canceled for horrible, disgusting jokes against minors, as well as some other things.
Yes.
But one of the main reasons that he was canceled was the disgusting things that he said about like Willow Smith and things people that were underage.
That was disgusting.
And those were jokes. That is what he will argue, that those were jokes. And back then, when he was saying those things, people would turn a blind eye to it. Here is James Charles admitting on his Twitter to doing this with a 17-year-old. And now here's James Charles once again in drama, but with a 15-year-old. So are sponsors and collaborations going to pull out?
Here's the thing, though. Like, when you are a social media influencer, where at the status that James is, why are you dating from the pool of your followers? That's the first thing, because the amount of people that follow James that are like minors, majority, right?
Yeah.
So why is he not having like a millionaire matchmaker? Why is he not having some kind of proxy or buffer there that would like help him find someone that is legal?
Okay.
Because
no, but it's majority of them are underage because he's doing all the TikToks with the D'Amelios and all those people over on TikTok. But what about the sponsorships, girl? What about the collaborations?
I don't know that James really has a lot of sponsorships.
He just did Chipotle. He just did the other one. I don't remember what it was. But there's a few that are very recent, and Trisha and Ethan were calling him out for it. But why hasn't Morphe spoken up? Because Morphe was quick to drop Jeffrey and Shane for things. They were really quick to drop Laura Lee.
Well, this is completely like a conspiracy theory. Like, this is my own opinion. I think that he probably has a deal pretty much like Jacqueline with Morphe for his brand that's coming out. It's probably going to be a Morphe brand, but it's going to have his name on it.
Well, it's definitely going to be pushed back now.
Will it? Will it?
You know what? Honestly, it's Morphe, so probably not.
I doubt it. I don't think that they would push it back because they're so deeply rooted in James's career now because he's made them so much money.
This is just my opinion because people always talk about how the Kids' Choice Awards are, you pay for them. Like whoever has the better PR person,
I've never heard that.
all that. No, girl, Google, it's a thing. So that's why people make fun of it because it's like, you're not really winning an award. The fact that James Charles just won a Kids' Choice Award and here we are with these allegations.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate Trisha Paytas and Ethan Klein because they are doing the Lord's work.
I wonder if there's going to be like emergency frenemies episode. I would love that.
I know that Trisha's been tweeting about it.
Yes, because people are like, this is a pattern. This is always going to happen with James Charles for some reason.
So crazy to me, right? And I pointed it out first, but you went on to point it out on Twitter. But Manny got Mick, Gabriel Zamora. All of these people, like everybody that was around David with everything that's been going on has been like held to the fire, right?
Why have they not?
Where's that same energy for all these people that are surrounding James?
And I'm not saying? I'm not talking about people from like the past that he used to hang out with. Like, don't care if they come forward or say anything. But you have Manny, Gottmik, Gabriel. They literally just sat down like this week to do a collaboration with James. And that's after the allegations from the 17-year-old that James admitted to.
And let's keep it 100. Gabriel has defended James this whole time. So like, what's your deal, Gabriel? I know you don't like me, but like, what's the tea, sis? Like,
I'm curious.
You're clearly aware of what James does.
Do you want to know what I'm really wondering in this whole moment with all this going on with all this drama is what is Tati Westbrook doing right now?
Oh, girl.
What is she thinking?
Ooh.
What is she thinking?
Okay. So this whole thing with Tati's bad, right? Because she exposed this and then she did it in 2 videos and then came back and said that she was gaslit and that Jeffrey and everybody and this is going to sound like cap for Tati, but it's like, no, cap for Jeffrey and them, but it's not. Tati made herself look bad.
Yeah, that video was bad, but people could argue that she was saying that there was some truth to what she was saying, but it could have been amped up by the people that were around her.
That's true, but she still knows and she sees all this stuff. And there was allegations around that time that she posted that video because was that not around the time that he was like allegedly switching his gender on Tinder?
Yes.
So
yes.
What?
That is when that
was. Make that make sense.
I don't know. Maybe she'll come back and do another video.
She won't, and I hope to God that she doesn't. If Tati comes back, I just want her to do her makeup and go on about her business. Please, Tati.
We need the reviews.
Yeah, no. A lot of people miss Tati. Like,
I miss Tati.
I do feel like Tati was probably felt like she was backed into a corner and she wanted to say something, but then for her to just go on and recant everything, I'm like, no, girl.
Yeah, it was a bad move.
It was a very seriously bad move. But it's so weird. This stuff always happens when we think something's going on with Jeffrey. And we know from the community post and then Jeffrey talking about Shane and his Snapchat that Shane is probably trying to come back soon. So it's always like this happens. Like, it's weird. It's like the stars align or something.
Shane is probably uploading his return video right now.
I was right about James.
They tested the waters during the David Dobrik thing and still testing the waters. But now that the James thing is going to probably pop off again, this is another person coming forward. It seems that more and more are coming forward. And Shane's just going to be like, you know what? Now's the time.
Now's my time.
Conspiracy video going up. He's going to come right back. So with all that said, everyone, please let us know your thoughts and opinions down below on everything going on.
Yeah.
All these disgusting allegations.
Please let us know what you think about like all these people that are surrounding James, because clearly they have no issue with what's being alleged against him. Even James admitting to some of this himself on his Twitter.
Let us know your thoughts and opinions down below. Love you guys. See you in the next one.
Bye.